Okay, this is part 3 of chapter 10. So how can we go about recognizing mass wasting hazards? Well, we want to make a thorough geologic investigation of the area. We want to look for any former landslides, any areas that are susceptible to landslides. So we want to look for scarps, open fissures, any tilted, displaced objects, hummocky surfaces. Any changes in vegetation could indicate a mass wasting hazard. One thing that we typically do is we make a slope stability map. So that's going to indicate the extent of the area's landslide problems. It also indicates what type of mass movement can occur. So we can use a map similar that's shown here to let us know what's the best place to put a road or utility lines and so forth, housing. So a geologist would conduct and map this slope stability map, and then municipalities would use it. We can try to improve drainage. So water is very heavy, and water is very much a factor in landslides. If we could improve the drainage, that would decrease the weight on our slope. You can see in this picture how we've added drainage right here. So groundwater, as it's percolating down into the soil, it would get funneled out. Ditches, culverts, even planting vegetation, because the water would accumulate on the vegetation and not get seeped into the ground, would be a help. We could do something that's known, the next three things are going to be known as slope reduction. So what we could do for slope reduction is something called cut and fill. So basically we're going to take this material that's shown right here from the upper part of the slope, and we're going to put it on the bottom of the slope. So we're basically reducing the slope. So therefore this flatter bottom at the base of the slope could be used for construction. We could also do something known as benching. So basically we cut a series of benches or notches into a hillside. It reduces the slope. So you can see all the benches. So basically material is going to fall. They're going to accumulate on the bench as opposed to coming straight down. Material would come down here, accumulate on this bench. So it would help eliminate the rock falls, the landslides. We could also build retaining walls. So with a retaining wall, we're basically providing a support at the base of a slope. So our retaining walls are anchored into our bedrock. We backfill them with some crushed rocks. So anything tumbling down this hill is going to get caught behind that retaining wall and is no longer going to be able to impact the road. There's different types of retaining walls. You can see this one has drain holes right here and here. This one has slots where the water can drain. So it just depends on your area what type of retaining wall you could construct. Okay, this ends chapter 10.